Did you want to do Elon Musk just to trigger?
Maybe we should save the Elon thing for when Emma's not here.
No,
Talk about his retaliatory sexual harassment, even though Emma's been victim of retaliatory sexual harassment by the same guy.
Well, we are compatriots here. Taylor and I together at long and at last.
Finally, some unity.
Yep. This is called crossing the aisle, and she would cross the aisle by flying her plane 5 minutes.
So, Taylor Swift, in her endorsement, I guess on Instagram, I haven't seen it, to be honest with you.
She hasn't scrolled?
She doesn't do woodworking, so it doesn't show up on my screen. But apparently she said signed it like cat lady, right? Or something like that?
Signed a childless cat lady.
And Elon Musk decides that she was talking to him, apparently, and
no, he's not narcissistic.
That she was talking to him, and that it's not by her choice at this point. That it's just a question of, like, apparently Elon Musk thinks that Taylor Swift can't find anybody to have sex with, or I guess that's
procreate with.
Yeah. Here's Elon Musk. Fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life. This is like what happens when you spend billions of dollars of yours and other people's money on a social media site, and it's all going wrong for you. Like, there's been nothing that's gone right for Elon Musk on this. The advertisers have left. The revenue is down. I guess he got Donald Trump to promise him, sort of some type of job, and he gets the attention, but it has screwed up Tesla, although I think it's also a function of people realizing, like, he's full of crap on 90% of the stuff he says. But
it's so creepy. I mean,
really weird.
You can read it as a threat of sexual assault.
He's throwing negative sexual tension her way. That's sexual harassment.
Oh, 100%. I mean, and he is obsessed with spreading his seed. It's so creepy. His natalism. Yeah. I've been trying to talk about this a little bit on the show, because I think that JD Vance is kind of aligned with these politics, but it's just like this notion of the necessity of procreation of certain kinds of people, right? Like, Elon Musk thinks it's his duty to spread his seed across the planet because he's such a genius. And it's this God complex, but it's also, you scratch a little bit and you get eugenics, because they're like, about, in the same breath, these same folks will talk about, controlling birth rates in Africa, and then say how he needs to be spreading his seed all over the planet. Like,
this is just,
I
mean, this is, I think, also a function of an incredible, deep insecurity that he will be meaningless in life, right? I mean, like, this is a guy who has to amass billions upon billions of dollars. He needs to sort of like put up satellites and space. He needs to literally, like, be everywhere he can possibly be. And then he's fathered how many children?
At least 10, and many of them, right, don't have a relationship with him.
Well, this is his, and he's and his response to his trans daughter. This is a guy who is terrified of being meaningless and forgotten. So desperate. And I got news for you.
He is a charlatan.
And yes, I mean, he has complete imposter syndrome. And part of that is because he's a total imposter. And he's just trying to figure out, like, how can he have his money and his progeny outlive him so that it will give his life meaning. He's an empty shell of a man. If you need, like, first of all, if you need Twitter fame, period, just in general, you've got some deep-seated insecurity issues.
Yeah.
But if you need to buy it and rig it so that you have Twitter fame. It's like, it's another level. I mean,
Or by comedians to validate you too.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's
people
so-
that think this guy's a Chad, I mean, look
They're
inward.
bots at this point,
Yeah, he just oozes insecurity and like sad energy.
Well,
This guy's like, I mean, how many hair transplants has this dude had? He's so insecure about everything about himself, and for good reason.
And Kylie Chung from a Jezebel. Every time Elon speaks, I just think about the news cycle moved way too quickly past this settlement for sexually abusing a flight attendant. I believe that's the one that he offered to buy a horse for. And the Wall Street Journal in June about all the employees he sexually harassed or pressured to have babies with him. Man should be on a registry, yes.
hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.